Good morning, good morning, good morning. Lisa here. This is Lisa 6 and 3. And here is God's strength for you this day. Our scripture reading is coming from Ecclesiastes this morning. We're going to start Ecclesiastes 1 and verses 16. Well, I'm going to start at 15. I wanted to read the whole thing, but it takes about 2 minutes, so I figure y'all ain't gonna listen that long. But here we go. Ecclesiastes 1 and 15. I'm reading out of the Contemporary English Version. What is crooked cannot be straightened. What is lacking cannot be counted. This is Solomon talking. I said to myself, look, I have increased in wisdom more than anyone who has ruled over Jerusalem before me. I have experienced much of wisdom and knowledge. Then I applied myself to understanding of wisdom and also of madness and of folly. But I learned that this too is a chasing after the wind. For with much wisdom comes much sorrow. The more knowledge, the more grief. Now Solomon is talking in Ecclesiastes 1 about his experiences and the things that he has seen in life and the accomplishments that he has made in life. The man had 1,000 wives and concubines. You would think he would be a happy man because he's getting it all the time with all those women. Just saying. However, he was rich. He had everything anyone could even imagine. He's saying here, everything is meaningless. There's nothing even new under the sun. Everything just turns around. The sun comes up, the sun goes down. The rivers flow, they meet together, they never end. What does it profit a man to get wisdom and knowledge? He says, when you have all of that, it brings sorrow. It brings sorrow. He says, much wisdom comes much sorrow. The more knowledge I have, the more grief I get. He's telling us the more you do, the more you obtain, the more you seek after, does not bring you happiness, nor does it bring you peace. What does bring peace? What does bring happiness? What does bring joy? It's certainly not killing yourself, beating the pavement to obtain riches. Our riches are in glory. Not that we're not supposed to live a prosperous life on earth, but what do we need in order to have that joy and that love and that happiness that we're all seeking for in things? I wrote, who are we outside of what we do? Who are we outside of our physical appearance, outside of our social status, outside of the roles we play? The fullness of life is nothing apart from God, which makes us happy. What makes us happy? The fruit of the Spirit, which is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. And all of this comes from knowing God our Father. Do you know Him? Do you really know Him? Are you really chasing after you? Are you really chasing after God? Are you really seeking Him while He can be found? Are you really asking Him or telling Him, Lord, I want to know you more? How do you get to know a person? You spend time with that person. That's how you get to know them. Not by working all the time and chasing the dog. You find peace in knowing God, because I'm going to tell y'all, working all the time does not bring you peace, nor does it bring you happiness. Solomon had everything in the whole wide world, and he said it was all for naught because he didn't have the fruit of the Spirit: love, patience, joy, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness. long suffering, and self-control. Today's thought, today's strength. Why? Remember your why. Remember why you're doing what you're doing. And remember all of this stuff that we do, everything that identifies us, cannot bring us true happiness. True happiness only comes by knowing God, our Father. This has been Lisa with Lisa 6 and 5. Now you go make it a wonderful day. I won't see you tomorrow, but I will see you Monday morning. Be blessed.